I love my mother. I'm gonna start off this stream by saying I love my mother, because I do. You wanna know what she did for me today? She was the one who kept me from crashing out at the computer, because it wouldn't, like, the thing wouldn't. Okay, so capture card for Ace Attorney, right? Oh, don't turn off the capture card. It wasn't working. And I was told that, well, they told my aunt and my mom, they were like, can you play Ace Attorney today? And I was like, oh, you guys want me to play Ace Attorney so bad. Okay, I will. Because, you know, I love my mom and my aunt. And then I spent over 1 hour. I was supposed to go live at like 1 o'clock to play Pretty Derby. And then they were like, play lawyer game. And I was like, then you should like, you know, plug up the tea kettle, because I have a fear of plugging things in. And I'm going to tell that quick story because some little rascal at my school, you want to know what she did? She gave me a wire, except it was exposed. Like, it was like, you know, at the base of a big plugged in thing? Like, I can't show it, but like the wire to a computer, right? Maybe that would be a good idea. So, like a charger at the start, where like the little prongs are, after that, before it connects to the wire, that was like split basically, and I didn't know it, so I'll plug it into the wall, right? I get zapped in the face in front of my whole class. I like start crying, so that was like a humiliating event. So I don't like to plug things in, because it's like, what if it zaps me even though it's perfectly fine? Yep, that's my story. Like and subscribe, you know. Now I just have to figure out the edges of this so that I can crop it right. Yay. That looks good enough. And then I crop that too. And this week I finished Hetalia, basically. I still have like 4 episodes left, maybe. And I'm so sad because of it, because Hetalia was my show. I would sit down. Hetalia made me like spaghetti, okay? So I sit down, and then I watch Hetalia, and I'm like, life is great. And then I'm like, oh, wait, life is not great. Hold up, the overlay is not in the right spot. Nope, that's the background. Don't do that. I'm also sick, kind of, like allergy sick. Luckily, I don't actually have a fever, because if I miss school, stop turning off. If I miss school, then that's not good, because I don't want to miss a lot of school this year. I almost missed a lot of school last year, but I didn't. I was fine. Okay, it's time to play Ace Attorney instead of talking about... Oh, and I made tea. Okay, that's too big, because it covers the text. Oh, and I also gotta play that, like, Fire Emblem game or whatever, because it's good. Okay, Ace Attorney. Ah, I can't hear it. Audio captured. Oh. Why can't I hear it? Oh, there we go. We're just gonna start the software. Ah, yes, red. Even though I'm the defense and I'm supposed to be blue. Okay, look, we'll put it right there. It's perfect. I'm perfect. Yes, I am. Good sir. Now I just gotta focus on the game. I don't even remember what's happening. I know that, like, he's not allowed to go inside the building. I guess I can talk to him about it real quick. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Why? Who's the suspect? Why not? Huh? Oh, yeah, she's Alana Skye. Well, it's just the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective from the prosecutor's office and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no, come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. Yeah, but Edgeworth thought that he was dreaming that he killed his father and that he thought he actually did, but then it turned out to be a grubby old man. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why isn't this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Honest Guy's sister. Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this carefully, okay? Scientifically. The only kind of science I want to be involved with is bug science. You might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. What do you mean? What do you mean, Gumshoe? What are they faking? The investigation, right? So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. That sucks. Imagine getting kicked out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean this time? Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. I wonder why? Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you? If I put on a mustache and a badge, will they let me in? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down pat. Wow. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall? That guy, ew. Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. The patrolman in charge of the crime scene is unheard of, pal. Dang! That kinda sucks for you. So let's go back here. Lunchbox lady! Hi! Can I give you evidence? Did you see Edgeworth? Did you see Edgeworth? Can I show you this? Could you take a look at this? You! Yes? You said you wanted some hot tea, right? Yes, I do. She didn't even look at me. You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get a rich flavor like this. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. Wow, I knew it. So that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite. The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. So that's like the whole scene for bad not giving, like when you give them something that they don't need. Where am I supposed to go? Lana Sky is in questioning, so let's not go there. Let's go back to the office. Yo, girl, lady, woman, what do we do? I like her bow. She's got like a really cute design. Why she roll her arm sleeves up, though? I mean, to be fair, nobody likes long sleeves. If you like long sleeves, you're a liar. Unless it's like a jacket. Okay, if it's like an overshirt or a jacket, yes. But if it's like your actual shirt, never wear long sleeves. Never. Unless they're detachable sleeves, okay? I hate them so much. And I'm honestly shocked that nobody else hates long sleeves. This has nothing to do with the game, by the way. This is just me. Let's examine that stupid little badger thing. I was wondering about that. What? The dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece. Wait, you made that? You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. He's so cute. Aw. Not the badger, Gumshoe. It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances. It just dances until the batteries die. Poor blue badger, fated to dance until he drops. How is this evidence? Who's this guy? Look, that patrolman's saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you do that, your soup will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. I guess he wasn't saluting. He was wiping tears from his eyes. They make a good pair. You know who else makes a good pair? Phoenix and Edgeworth. Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action. Somehow, the thought fails to excite me. Yeah, I watch so much Code Blue Cam and stuff, that body cam isn't as interesting anymore. Unless it's like someone flies their car through the air somehow, and then they have to do a pit maneuver, and then the criminal is like, no, I don't want to get out of the car. I don't want to get out of the car after the officer literally just risked everyone's life. Because like a pit maneuver is so dangerous, dude. It's like a last-ditch effort. The usual wanted posters hanging up on the bulletin board are here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911. You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in the posters. They hardly even look human. She has a point. Yeah, criminals aren't human. I'm just saying. I always get excited when I come to a police station. What's that? It just feels like I've jumped into a movie. Huh? You know, with all the police and criminals. Well, I don't know if it's all that exciting. Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust. Oh, funny. I thought they were talking about the weather. Oh, it's a police car. Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white? Well, because if you... No, that's like the sirens. No idea. Why? Well, I think they're designed after a panda. That's actually so adorable. I love that. Not that I have scientific proof. It's just a theory. A game theory? Do you mind telling me how you came up with that theory? I was on a school field trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see? What about zebras? Or do they not have those at your zoo? I mean, zebras are striped. This isn't really, it is striped, but it's like not zebra stripes. You know the difference? Because zebras are like zigzags, and they're really random. And pandas are just kind of the same copy-paste stupid little death bears that fall off of trees. I see so many videos of pandas like falling out of trees. The banner here is announcing the crime fighting campaign. Nice slogan. I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprint sets. I don't think that's the kind of campaign. What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar. I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. Yeah. Except they don't figure out when I finish an entire jar of cookie butter within a week. Don't tell anyone, even though my mom and aunt are both watching, probably. I didn't actually finish that whole jar, you know. Okay, where? Let's see. Look at this knife. What would drive police prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Not police, chief prosecutor. Wait, I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have had, someone who must have been a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. Been a grudge. Wow. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Mr. Edgeworth. Hello. I have to refresh my chat here. Hold up. Because it's like... this is frozen. Wow. Okay, it's fine. I'll just pop it out again. I did it. Fix it. Is it still hooked up? Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's all better. Okay, what do I need to show this man? No, not that. Hey, that's it! It's what? That's the King of Prosecutors award Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? He probably was like, yeah, he should win, so he voted for him. Cause like, Gumshoe and Edgeworth are very close, and I love that about them. Like, Edgeworth trusts Gumshoe. It's shown throughout the game, whole game. Mainly in the case before this one, with the Edgeworth gun. Ah, congratulations! Yeah. Don't know if it was worth it, but... I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently, he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. So they were bullying him? Wow. Oh yeah, because of the rumors that... What rumors? Okay, we gotta do this. I need to get into the trial. Can I show you anything, woman? No, I'm not showing you anything. Edgeworth, hi. Oh, he's not here. Let's see, what should I look at? I've already looked at all this. Looked at it last time. Wait, how do we have it if it's right there? This game is weird. Maybe it's like a picture. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. She's still not here. Okay. I think we've got it. We've got this. I just need to finish it. He's probably still... Oh, there was a little thing that I could have interacted with. Okay. He's in a tough spot again. Again? What do you mean again? Okay, but he didn't do that. Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond. But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Yeah, because of me. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. Oh, but there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to department higher-ups. I can't read. It's only natural people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this all for us. How? How is he doing this for us if he's... I'm so confused. Okay. She's still here. Everyone is just standing here. So we just walk back and forth for like 20 minutes maybe. And then they're still standing there. You know what? I don't even know what part of the trial I'm on. This is what? Rise from the ashes, Ace Attorney. Please. Please, I need to know what point I'm at. Okay. We were at the investigation. Right? And then... Okay, I've talked to Detective Gumshoe. Okay, it's saying to present the ID to him. See? This is when game guides are really important, okay? Either when you're playing by yourself or when you're like when you need the thing. You know, you need I give up. You need help because you forgot everything because you played it maybe a month ago. Yeah, I've been playing MOMMAH for a month straight. So what? Flip that game. Okay. Hi, Gumshoe. Here, look. Who's this guy? Who's that Pokemon? Huh? Hey, pal. This is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Oh. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman? Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs? Whoa! Now I remember. Bruce Goodman! He's the victim! I mean, yeah. Obviously. That's what I thought. Yup, See, I read his mind, he reads mine. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? You know, I'm pretty sure that Phoenix Wright is just your average person. Like, I know nothing about law, okay? But I think pretty similarly to what he and probably other lawyers think. I don't know. Lawyers are weird. Because you gotta think about it. There's like a guy, and he's said to have killed like 20 people back to back or something. I don't know. like, it's a big case, okay? And then some guy is like, you give me money and I'll defend you in court. Well, it's not really how it works. I don't know how it works. I've never been arrested or requested a defense attorney because I was arrested. I only see them. No, actually, in Code Blue Cam, nobody ever requests an attorney because they don't know how to keep their mouth shut. The officer will be like, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. And then they're like, I'm gonna kill you. Yep. So this ID card belonged to the victim. He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Maybe because he dropped his ID card before he got murdered? I don't know. Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer case for a case he handled two years ago. Yep. Evidence transferal. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. Lana's confessing as much. Yep. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. This is so much help. Yeah, you are now under arrest. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you. Now that I've read you these rights, do you have any questions? I'm pretty sure it was like the whole thing. Yeah. Do you understand? Whatever. I don't know. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? I met the guy who is, what's his name? The guy in the parking lot. That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall? Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall is just a regular officer from West LA. So this is LA, but this is Japan at the same time. Yep. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, he let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Oh, this is a letter of introduction. Whoa! I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there, and nobody will look at you twice, pal. So you're saying that they're stupid. He'd be fun to dress up as for Halloween, but no, I have my heart set on Alucard or Edward Elric. Because, like, I've been reading Full Metal Alchemist at school every single day. I'll finish an assignment and you'll see me like shoveled into my Full Metal Alchemist. I buy the ones that are like 3 volumes in one because that's a lot cheaper. I'd rather not spend how much. Hold up, I gotta Google something. Full. Okay. Full Metal Alchemist. I can't type. I love the way the books look, though. Like, I kind of want to buy them individually, maybe, but... So the paperback is $11. But the ones that I buy... I can buy the complete series for $289. Wow. But the, oh, Linry! She's so cute. I'm sorry, I just love her. Okay, so... The Full Metal Alchemist 3-in-1s, on the other hand, are $16.99. So, that's like $33 versus $16, which is about half. A little less than half. Well, it's 17 because it's $16.99. But there is no difference. I'm playing a game. Let me play my game. Okay, Marshall. Looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry. Looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. Sleeps? I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Wow, she's flirting, kind of. Oh, still here? Ah, hello? Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in the criminal affairs too. What happened to the security guard? What did happen to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. Wow. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Not the Wild West music. I'm sorry. I gotta drink water. My throat's so dry. My throat hurts. Maybe tonight I should stay up all night and make bracelets and then never wear them in my life because I don't put them on all the time. Is my controller dying? Got a red light on it. Maybe it's just, I don't know. What's this? I warn you, fan letters from me. Fan letters to me go right in the spittoon. Hey, that's not nice. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. Maybe investigate? Gumshoe? Ah, that old cow dog? He holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. Ah, I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out land for lands unknown. Yeah. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Let's not. Note to self. Police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction, crumple and discarded. Do not crumple it and throw it away. Burn it so that it's properly gone so no hobo can come in and be like, look at this thing. Let me in. And then he's just living inside of the police thing, and then the police are like, wait a minute, you're not supposed to be here. Who are you? And he's like, I got that letter of something. I don't know. What am I doing? Oh, I can examine. Oh. This appears to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. It did. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Quite a luxury car. It just screams I have money to burn. Yeah, because Edgeworth is like a little rich boy. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. If I become a prosecutor, I can get big money. And then I can buy a big red car. It's not even big, it's just red. Like, that's big. That's bigger, but that's a truck. So this is the position the body was found in. I wonder what this even is made of. This rope, is it? Oh, it's rope. Yep, they laid it in the outline of the victim's body. So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. You've got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. Maya wouldn't even come to that conclusion. She's just a smarty pants, okay? What is that? What is that? This looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest this belongs to the victim. I can't think of anyone else who it would belong to. What's so scientific? Check it out. Right. Let's check it out. Why is it doing that for me? I can do it myself. Gosh, okay. Okay, so it's blue. It's open. This phone's still on the redial screen. Redial? Mr. Wright? Most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't even know about things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just You never know with people from your generation. Whatever. Let's check this phone out. He's probably so broke that he cannot afford the redial button. Now, to see who the owner of this phone called last. Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes a button. Don't we all? Who'd he call? Okay, this is fire. Okay, I gotta focus. Hey, that song! I know that! Hey, what's going on over there? Sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed the redial on that there phone, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over here. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prospector? Chief Prospector Sky. What? It's my sister's. I mean, I was kind of thinking that because it was yellow, but... She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who'd she call? Ghostbusters? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ringing just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other's phone. Wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you in that. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. They shoot you for anything in Texas. They shoot you for anything anywhere. Partner. Uh-oh. I have incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Cell phone added to the court record. Yay! Okay. Okay, let's go see what this lady woman is doing. She's not here. Back to the underground parking lot, I guess. For now, maybe. I don't know. What's with this big gate? B block is through there. That's where the visitors park. I can see the Lunchland car over there, far in the distance. Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. What does it look like? I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy... What? Why is the cow eating steak? Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy? Yeah, it's cannibalism, dude. Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine. Okay, let's see. Where can I go? I can go out this way, maybe. Hello. Oh, I can talk to him. Officer Marshall, could you please tell us a little more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. So he was a good guy. He was a good boy. Bruce Goodman. He was a detective. Good men always die young, and his name is Goodman. So I'm guessing his whole family has died young in the past? Well, well, aren't you a feisty little doggy there now? Doggy is spelled with 2 G's. What is a doji? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Star. One stab to the chest. Fine piece of work. I'm standing up on a chair that spins. Okay, I'm no longer standing. I just had to reconfigure my position. I sit weirdly. Nobody sits normally anymore. It's 2025. This here's the autopsy report. Goodman's autopsy report. Yay! Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with that chief prosecutor. So he sucked. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot? So it seems. Like calling an unarmed man to a shootout in high noon. Okay. What am I supposed to do with this information? Take it to court? I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. Keeping an eye out for the meantime. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Hey, he's good. You leave him alone. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? That cow dog's been kicked out of his cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just, he don't realize it yet. No, he got fired? No! Oh wait, not fired. He just got kicked out because he's not cool. So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall! Those L's are 11s. Yeah, Bambina. How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prosecutor's office. Prospector. Dry wind or ill will. Someone's here. Someone's up to no good. Someone's up to something here. But who? I can read just fine. Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors to Edgeworth to their source, you find one person, but they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prospector Lana Skye. What? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals. What you're saying... What? You're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? Dang. This is something. Maybe we go back to this area. She's still not here. I'm gonna... This sucks. I'm still curious about what what Marshall and her sister were. Like, were they dating and then she broke up with him, or he broke up with her to be with that angel star lady? I literally don't know. I'm so tired and stuff, and yeah. So this might be like an early ender? I don't know. Didn't realize how much longer this would take me. This is great. Okay, we'll oop. Bop, bop, bop. Did I just get shocked by something? I might have. I don't know. I'll just see if there's... Okay, wait. Okay, so we can examine. Why is there a blue light in there? What's this? Looks like a note of some sort. There's a note. Look! Something's written on it. A date and a numbers. 675. Let's see. 6, 7. That's an S. I thought it was a 5. Because everything else was numbers. 6, 7? No! Okay, we'll just say the number that comes right after 5 and the number that comes right before 8. 12-2. So that 12-2 is a date, because that's probably like December 2nd. Or maybe it's February 12th, because sometimes people from other places, they like the way that they format the dates is really interesting to me, because it's like in the US here with the cheeseburger lovers, cheeseburger people, what we do is we put the month before the date, before like the day, the number day, and then in other places they put it after the number day. Yep. There's a name printed on the paper above the name. I mean, that. Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. Well, so what does it mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Note self. For deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. Real. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. So, you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing bothering me still is that Lana's confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma. Yes? I know that song that plays on your phone when it rings. What? It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? Oh, it is! I didn't know that. That popular TV show for kids? A cell phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. She called you! Woman! At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. Cell phone updated in the court record. Yeah! Oh, a detective is murdered and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. 'Cause you don't. She's keeping secrets. Okay, it's at the to be continued screen. I have a headache. So, this will count as a mini stream, okay? And maybe like tomorrow. Tomorrow is when we're gonna continue. Right? I think I changed my mind about that. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas. I almost thought it said gay areas, and I was like, real? Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate, aren't we all? I believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? A defense attorney should never believe their client. The defendant is called to the trial because they are suspected of wrongdoings. Never forget that. Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there's one decisive difference between you and her. And that is, you're not a defense attorney. I believe it's almost time for the trial. I heard a door open, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Yeah. Yep. Yeppers. Help, I'm going crazy. You know what? I'm tired. I need to shut up. My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's going to... No one's going to bail me out this time. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself. What if he gets possessed and then Mia freaking turns him into a girl because he's getting possessed by Mia? I don't know. Like when Maya Maya looked older because she got possessed by her sister. Would that be the same thing with Wright? How old was Mia? I mean, Maya. Mia, yeah. I don't know the difference anymore. What if Mia possesses the girl? Wait, no, that's not possible because she's not a spirit lady. It's the judge! Yay! Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Subscrie. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. He's so goofy. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since this trial. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of this proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment here to be made is in our own hands, not those of anyone else. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye has committed an She's done bad crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office parking lot. Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to the crime. A professional witness. Who? Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Can we not just check the security cameras to see who killed him? Is that, like, impossible? The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand. The cough-up queen? Yeah! Yeah, baby! Haven't I seen you somewhere? You ordered the caviar lunch, right? Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before. The judge is really wolfing it down. And for you, I have a Fiesta bowl. Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession? And you, sir? Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca. What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? Name, profession, now. Me? The name is Angel Starr. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the event to us. The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Real. Hurry it up. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime. Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional. Huh? What exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective. What? Miss Starr was a detective? Ah-ha! I know who you are. Cough up? Cough up Queen Angel Starr, Your Honor. Long time no see. Dementia, Your Honor. Dementia, Your Honor. Your Honor has... The judge has it. Just saying. But very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Starr. Just who is this lady? If I may have the court's attention over here... Whoa, it's a map. The parking lot in the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up the prosecutor's spaces, yes? The crime took place in the car at the block A block, at the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Seriously? What were you gonna do with the car? Drive it into a ditch? Die? Unfortunately for her, the witness was a witness. Wait, no. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot. And who was this valiant witness? Why, it was me, Your Honor. Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime? Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor. It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright, I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. Seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining? If you can, then give me your worst, Miss Starr. Wait, are they talking about me? Oh no, a cross-examination. Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in his right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Gunman's chest. Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend, how touching. As you can see, there is no room for doubt. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman. So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that. It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. He looks so tired. He's like, man, I want more lunchbox. Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. What do you mean? I'm pretty sure that I should press her on her next statement, though, because you got to think about it, right? How something. How is that, like, who's your boyfriend? Who's your boyfie? I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox for my boyfriend. Who is? His boyfriend. He's the detective. Not that boyfriend, the security guard. That boyfriend? You have several? Yes. This boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? You are a word that starts with the letter W that I cannot say because I will get in trouble. Will I? The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. I mean, I'm offering to go. If it's open, I can apply, you know. I'll stick with the lunches, thanks. Note to self, the judge had to think before replying. Wouldn't we all? Wouldn't we all? The security guard room is in the lot, in the A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. That would be the room with the security sign. Yup. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective skills. Detective, she's a detective. I was still curious about how she knew a day like this would come, you know? How'd you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime, yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. Not him bowing. The lunch lady's yet uninformed opinion is duly noted. Something noted. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim, killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Oh, Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I'm guessing her ex-boyfriend was a prosecutor or something, and he didn't like her. She didn't like him. I felt that I found my dream job when I became an investigator, and if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors, I'd still be one. Laid off? She was fired. Damn. To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I'm a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased. And flawless. Is it now? Is it now? I doubt that. Very well. You may continue, Miss Starr. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. What does a garish mean? Like, what is garish? By garish car, you mean? Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes. Mr. Edgeworth's? Incidentally, the knife with the victim, in which the victim was stabbed with, was also Mr. Edgeworth's, wasn't it? Indeed it was. What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you are sure it was the defendant. I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her. She's telling the truth. We're doomed. We're cooked. But we can be cooked on another day because I am so done right now. I am so tired. I just want to go upstairs and maybe like watch the last 4 episodes of Hetalia and then cry because I finished it. And then I'll watch it again. I'm actually, okay. At first, I hated Italy's voice in like season 4, I'm pretty sure it was. No, in season 5 and 6, his voice was higher pitched, I'm pretty sure. But I didn't like it at first. And then I kind of grew to like it because I was like, oh, it kind of fits him.